welcome to No Such Thing as a Bad Movie podcast. I'm April Atmansky, and I'm here today with...
Justin the Werewolf! Oh!
I keep forgetting it's October. I picked this goddamn movie. Yeah. Colin Cunningham.
And it's Shocktober. Oh!
Schlocktober?
We're getting
Beertober?
spooky. We're getting spooky.
Feartober.
Ugh, we're getting
so
sleepy.
horror movies. I'm getting sleepy. So... A big blind spot for us as people, me and Colin,
as human beings,
and this podcast, Uwe Boll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to make a public service announcement here.
Yes.
People listening, you've heard of Uwe Boll. You think his movies, they'll be bad and fun. You're wrong. They're just bad. They're boring. Don't watch them.
Yeah. So we did Alone in the Dark, and first of all, this has I think a 1% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Who's the 1%?
Let's calm down.
Armand White.
I feel like that's too
No,
low.
I don't
I feel
know.
like that's too low. Like, let's hold your horses.
That's too low.
people.
Yeah, I've seen
that's
way
too low.
way worse
but
movies.
yeah, this movie. It's
Well,
not
1%
that
would
bad.
mean that by the metric of Rotten Tomatoes, isn't it like under 60%? Like whatever the rating they give it?
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it gets a rotten. as
One
opposed to
person
fresh.
gave it a passing grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, the first third was okay.
You know what? Every
and then
time
it
I
just
watch
got
this
really
movie, I'm
boring.
like, well, okay. Let's get into the film after we do a bit of an introduction. Who is Uwe Boll? If you found this record in the like blasted apocalypse that used to be planet Earth, and for some reason this is the one podcast that was on the Zune that survived.
It's on the gold printed record.
Gold printed
that they
record,
sent
yeah.
out.
He was a director that I remember vividly when I became aware of him, and that's when House of the Dead came out and the trailers played, because that movie opened wide theatrically. Were you aware, guys, of the movie when House of the Dead came out?
I was. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think till later when, bad movie podcasts
We're talking about it?
nostalgia critics were reviewing it. I know Alone in the Dark because I was aware of the video game.
I remember being on forums and being like, this looks worse than Paul W.S. Anderson, some people said. If only he was just worse than Paul W.S. Anderson. Anyway, movie comes out.
He is worse than
Not
Paul.
good. Maybe his best, though, as far as entertainment value goes.
Wow. Okay.
Army of the Dead,
Yeah.
House of the Dead.
House of the
Very
Dead.
2000s core. And
Yeah.
then, if I don't know the exact, but there was some like weird German tax loophole that he was able to
That's
exploit
right.
for a long time to make
Yes.
his movies.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was kind of like the producers,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Yep.
Where it's like...
It would be better if they
even if it
lost
lost money
than if they
Yeah.
made money.
Whoa. Because I do wonder, because it's not like this movie didn't have a budget,
No, it doesn't look like horrible, cheap garbage.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
I don't know.
I will say that Uwe Boll does not want to make bad movies. He is not a craven operator like that, to the point that he is very vocal
Oh, God.
about
Is he ever?
the movies that he makes. I still don't like them. I want to like them. I've seen, I think, most of them at this point.
Didn't you just do a podcast about
I
him,
was not on
Justin?
that episode. It was Mark
Oh.
and Will on the Important Cinema Club. I believe it was
okay.
around the time
Okay.
that my son was born. But
guess so,
we did
yeah.
one on Dungeon Siege afterwards.
Oh, God.
Which was kind of like
Dungeon
a
Siege.
a
Is that
follow
like a
and that
newer
movie
one?
stayed.
in the name of the king.
Name of the
That's
King,
a Jason
yeah.
Statham.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I heard that.
They're all based on video games.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much.
I don't know
mean,
how he got involved.
House of the
and then like
Dead.
multiple companies too. That
Yeah.
like none of these movies are making movies. None of
Money.
these movies are making movies.
Well, it was,
But why do they keep getting greenlit if they suck?
It's a tax
so bad?
scheme. That's what it is.
it was
Yeah,
this
okay,
tax
all
scheme,
right.
yeah. And as soon as they closed that loophole, I think he didn't make movies after that.
He still
don't
he
think
continues
so.
to make movies, but like
Really?
very very low budget.
Okay.
And
'cause he
yeah,
can't
so
get the
like
funding.
I don't think he knows how to do anything but make movies. But there is no reason
Well-
on this God's green earth that there are 3 In the Name of the King films. One of them
Oh,
starring
God.
Dolph Lundgren and the other one starring Dominic Purcell. Like, whoa, boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, from what I heard, he's running a very good restaurant in Vancouver.
It was supposed to open in Toronto too, and it got closed down
Really?
because of
Oh,
the pandemic. Yep.
The German tapas place.
Yeah, our friend went to it.
Our friend
and
said it was good.
said it was actually really good. So he might be a better restaurateur than he is filmmaker.
He would have to be.
I mean, are they serving you big piles of shit? Like, if they're not, then you're good.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, really.
So Alone in the Dark, it sticks with me for two reasons. One, because like April, or April said you were aware of the game. I played this game a lot on computer when I was a kid.
What was it like?
It was Resident Evil. That's what it was. Basically, you're like it's like 3D camera angles,
like kind of tank controls.
Tank controls, absolutely.
Okay.
And you can do combat, but it's really not recommended because your gun has like 2 bullets. The sword will break if you use it 3 times. And it's like it's unintuitive, but you can do a lot of stuff. For example, the game starts and you're in a room. You play the detective that Christian Slater is named after in this, Edward Carnby, and you're in a big haunted house. You're in the attic, and like you can look around. You're looking for things. You can open a like trunk and you find a sword. You can go read a piece of paper, and then a demon comes bursting in through the window. You can kind of beat it, but it'll probably do a lot of damage, which will cause you to die later on. But
so if
you know, you can actually go around and you can push the dresser in front of the window so the demon can't get at you. So it's like that kind of stuff. It's a very cruel game as well. Like you'll walk into a room and you'll activate a trap door that will kill you. Basically, it expects you to play it multiple times, figuring out what to do as you go along. I've never beaten the game. I've tried. It's really hard.
I think there was a Game Boy version because I remember buying one for like my little cousin as a kid.
So
and that's all I remember.
What ended up happening, so this was made by a French company called Infogram, I think.
Oh, Infogram,
yeah. And then so they did the first one, very successful, very Lovecraftian, monsters in a house. The second one, also in a house, and it's like, you're fighting gangsters. There's not that many ghost stuff. It's revealed later on that the gangsters are the personification of pirate ghosts, but it feels almost tacked on. And then in the third one, they're like, it's a Western now. So it's like it was a franchise that like never knew how to build on itself. And the reason we have this movie is that I don't know what year it came out. And the Game Boy game you're talking about, April, that was Alone in the Dark: The New Nightmare. Which was
I guess so.
I don't know.
This was 2005.
Yeah. So Alone in the Dark: The New Nightmare came out 2001.
Yeah, that must have been what I was thinking.
And that was done by the publisher was still Infogram, but the developer was Darkworks, which I don't know. I've never heard of them before. So like most people who are familiar with Alone in the Dark were probably about my age or older, and they played it on PCs because it came out in like 1992, I think.
Okay, I was like vaguely familiar with it. I knew it was a game, and that's it. So when this I watched the trailer for
you
this.
You have never seen sharper characters. Because like, just imagine, Colin, you're working in the industry around this time. What do you think a 3D game in 1992 looks like?
Oof, yeah, okay.
Very sharp.
Yeah, just like very polygonal and square heads and
polygonal. Whoa, this picture.
Oh, I didn't even know. It looks like
oh my god,
there was a 2024 remake. That came out. Now, I have to
like
say, though, think about 1992 and think about the games we're all playing. Like, it's wild that you can move into 3D space and do things.
In the early 90s, you mean?
This was, like, mind-blowing. I remember putting the diskettes in when I'm playing it at my dad's house.
Is this the Western one?
No, this is the first one. This is 1992.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
The stills that I'm going.
What character is that?
The butler.
No, that's the main character. You play like a detective, the Christian Slater character, if you will. It had amazing cover art
with
too.
Like the mustache. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Look at that.
Anyway, really fun game that's really hard, and that I've tried to play it recently. Maybe I'll go back. Yeah, I have to do it with a walkthrough, or I will be driven insane. Like there's like very specific.
Just watch it on YouTube or something.
Specific things that you have to do. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It's like a Dragon's Lair.
So basically, this movie was kind of made on mostly just name recognition.
Yeah, there's nothing
only.
Other than like the name characters. I don't even think it's the same. Like the monsters, there's some monsters in the game that like the like 2021 one that are like afraid of the dark, but I don't think they look like the ones that are in this movie.
Okay. Well, it said it was supposed to tie into a Atari video game that came out in 2008.
Yeah, did it? I don't know.
They were supposed to be released at the same time or something like that.
And it got delayed or something.
Yeah, it got delayed, and then Uwe Boll said they were using Christian Slater's like face on the main character in the game, which I don't think made it to the release. So I don't know.
Something wild. I just want to say in case I forget it. They made a sequel to this movie.
What?
That was directed by the screenwriters of this film.
Oh no! Who's in it?
DTV.
Probably Dominic Purcell. Let me look. Alone in the Dark.
Oh,
too.
God.
I've never seen it. I wouldn't touch it with like a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, like this got a theatrical release.
It came out in 2008. Oh yeah, like Rick Yoon, Lance Henriksen, Bill Moseley, Danny Trejo.
Oh wow.
And
Danny.
Yep. PJ
The
Soul. So you know what?
suspects.
Not a bad cast. People say it's worse than this, which is like, all right, I'm not wading into those waters. Like, no, thank you.
No. This is, I don't know. It's just not a bad.
Like I said, I was kind of with it for the first third, maybe even
I
half.
feel like 2/3.
Yeah, the issue
something.
I
Then
have
it's
with this
just
movie is it
boring.
turns into a generic, indecipherable mush where like nothing is really happening. We're in one location for like an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
stuff
what
is
it's-
happening, but it feels like nothing is happening. And I found it very difficult to pay attention.
Yeah, it was like just people walking around, with their
Yeah.
guns and the flashlights on the end of the guns, like endlessly in like corridors.
What's weird about this is that it feels like a ripoff of The Relic, the Peter Hyams film that came out in 1997.
Yeah, I was getting those vibes. But then it doesn't. You think it's going to stay in the museum or something like that, but then it doesn't.
Yeah.
So,
And
All
it
right, well-
kind of tries to be like the Mummy a little bit, and
yeah, it's got a little bit of like everything here and there. Now let's start off first with.
Are you going to
this.
read it out,
You
Colin?
know,
The long
you know
scroll?
you're in for
whole
you're
thing.
in for a good time when you get a text crawl that then starts being narrated as well.
there's so much exposition
and
in
it
this
is
movie.
so long.
None of this matters though. Like the text crawl.
No.
Oh yeah. It's like this kid just explain it in the movie. or
And they
something.
do explain it in the movie.
Yeah, I don't understand.
The text crawl takes
So-
5 minutes. So
Who was it?
you know the text
Does
crawl
anyone
is
know?
always done because audiences don't know what's going on. That's true.
But I think it's more confusing.
Yes, it's always more confusing. There isn't one universe. There is multiple universes, and Jet Li is going around trying to kill. That's what I always think of,
it's
like
just-
the opening
it's
text crawl. Is that?
so much lore that instead of doling it out bit by bit, over the runtime, it's just all dumped on you within 5 minutes, and it's just like, okay,
And it's so
whatever.
long too. Anyway, it sounded like David Carradine. Was it?
I don't know.
Does
Probably
anyone
some guy
know?
in the office who's like, "Hey, can you read this?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
Because it's no one that's in the movie.
No.
I would love it
think.
if it was like Uwe Boll.
Oh, doing like
Yeah,
you can
I
do an
mean,
American
yeah, we don't
accent,
know.
and he just throws it on.
No, he's not even
He
trying.
can't. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the two universes.
And then it cuts to like an orphanage with like a
25
scary old
years
man
ago,
and, like
and you're like, 25 years from when? What's going on?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but it opens up. It's like this child is being chased through the forest, and then it cuts to like 22
Yeah,
years.
nothing happens in the
before.
scene.
Which
It doesn't
makes
matter.
No sense. Yeah.
So it's just very confusing.
they're just talking about like we can't do this while we're doing this, and we're shipping these children off.
Basically,
One's
yeah.
missing.
So basically, this evil scientist wants to use these children for experiments and is talking the sister in charge of the orphanage. He's like, wait till
Into
I'm
it.
gone, then call the cops and just tell them the kids disappeared. But one
For
escapes.
the greater good.
One escapes, and we learn that it was Christian Slater.
Edward Carnby.
Edward Carnby.
It's a terrible name.
Good lord.
Carnby.
That's the name from the video
he wakes
games.
up-
It should be Carnaby.
Why?
That was because that's easier to say, and that was a street in the city I grew up in.
Yeah. Right.
Carnby?
Yeah, all right. We're
Right
gonna get
Uwe.
AI on that, April. We're gonna fix this up for you.
Carnaby.
Carnby
Sounds
looks
better.
like the character in the game, like an old fuddy-duddy,
Yes,
like old.
that's where the name
whatever.
comes from. Yeah, with a big
I
old
don't know
mustache.
where they're-
not the
yeah.
coolest man in the world, portrayed by Christian Slater, who has like a long dust jacket, like a low cut shirt.
It is like the lowest cut black tank top
And
you've ever
I'm-
seen.
You know, people may say different, but I think he's got a full head of hair. Not like
Yeah,
a
really.
widow's peak that would take 10 years to climb.
He's balding, and so the main three characters.
As a
are the
balding
main,
man, I'm
like,
allowed to make
like-
these jokes because it looks very funny.
Well, April
Yeah.
said about halfway through the movie, she said, "We've got two lead men that are very balding in this movie."
Yeah, Stephen Dorff too.
The
Dorfster.
whatever. The Dorfster.
They look too similar. I mean, I know you might be like they don't look anything alike, but they
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
two
do. So.
dueling Jack Nicholson impersonations.
And they're both like shorter, and yeah, so it's them and Tara
Christian
Reid.
Slater is short? I thought he was like 6'10".
6'10".
There's a
That's
shot.
being generous.
Well, one of the agents in the movie is Daniel Cudmore. He played Colossus in, I think, X-Men 2. And he played the Spartan on the Halo show, I think. He's very tall. He's like 6'6" or something. There's a shot of him standing next to Stephen Dorff in this movie where I swear they had Stephen Dorff on a platform because they're almost the same size.
Yeah.
It's like they dug a hole out for Daniel Cudmore to stand in or something.
It's like they're working with Muppets. They'll like get everybody on the same plane.
While we're talking about the actors,
everything is on like fake floors. Like
watch it. There's holes everywhere, so normal sized people can stand beside Slater and Dorff.
Oh, that's funny.
I think that Stephen Dorff is okay in this movie. At least he's like trying.
He's very
a little
sleepy.
bit. So
like
no. Okay, performance-wise, this is my ranking. Stephen Dorff is.
April, are you still on the ranking kick?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
My video's been taken off the past few days. So Stephen Dorff, I think I'd give his performance a C.
All right. Wait. I need to take a step back here.
Tara Reid, F.
Wait. You're ranking, but you're also giving them letter grades?
Yes.
And I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 on looks, a 1 out of 10 on height, and
no, this is the acting performance. So like at least Stephen Dorff acts like he cares about what's happening. Christian Slater kind of cares.
He's very
and
low
Tara
energy.
Reid could not.
He's
give
so
a shit. She
sleepy
doesn't
from
know
having
what
to
she's doing.
fly in and out of reshoots for Mine Hunters around this time.
Yeah, it's to like Vancouver. Yeah. Well, they were both shot in Vancouver.
Better in that movie.
I mean, Alone in the Dark was shot all over the place. It was shot in Halifax. It was shot in
Surrey, BC.
Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Well, it is the most Vancouver-looking movie.
So wet and like, dire.
Every time they have they show the cityscape. Oh, Siri's talking to us. No.
But yeah, you can see the cityscape of Vancouver many times.
Yeah, it's just all glass condos with that kind of like early 90s pink concrete and like metal, and it's just like, okay.
And so Christian Slater's on a plane. He talks about spooky stuff to a kid who gives him a magazine.
This kid is very talkative, by the way. Mm-hmm. It's like, mister, did you just have a nightmare?
And he goes, there's nothing scary about the dark. They're not in the dark, so why did this kid even say that?
Well, he knows the name of the movie, that's why.
Yeah, and then Christian Slater's like, it's stuff in the dark that
you gotta be scared
of. Something like that.
Yeah, it's being afraid of the dark keeps us alive.
Yeah.
And then he gets out of his cab, and there's narration that, do you think, Colin, this was a like Blade Runner situation that they had to get him back in and do the narration?
Yes.
And my wife called me sushi,
but
raw fish.
I will say, I actually liked this fight scene.
Oh, well, this fight scene rules. So, wait.
He's being tailed by someone.
April, you're going too fast, because he gets in a car, and we got to highlight, it's Brendan Fletcher, Canadian actor extraordinaire, who's in this car.
Is that who the
is that the taxi?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know who that is.
What's he from?
He's a million things. So, not to be confused with Zach Ward, who also looks like Brendan Fletcher a little bit.
Okay.
Everybody who's not a main actor is Canadian.
Yeah, he's 100% Canadian. Wait, is he Canadian? Yeah, he's from British Columbia, of course. Why did I even doubt that for a second?
I was expecting like Lachlan Monroe to show up. Isn't he from
even
like
he's
Vancouver?
too good.
He's in 2 Ginger
Snaps
Snaps movies. He's in a lot of Uwe Boll stuff. Let me see. He's in Air Bud, the first one.
Wow, more Air Bud actors. So another actor coming in later is also in Air Bud, but I guess because those were all Canadian,
Vancouver,
you get the same people. You know?
It's just the same 10 people that you use in every single movie.
Leprechaun.
I did kind of recognize that cab driver.
Yeah, well, he's fun. Again, very talkative to Christian Slater,
Like,
and
that's
then
the best part of the job.
There's a fight. They crash into a back lot, or I don't know.
Oh yeah. It's like a Chinatown back lot that it looks like a theme park attraction like fight or something, you know.
And then there's a fight, and buckle up because it's the only one you're gonna get in this movie. Christian Slater does done. This feels totally like a reshoot, doesn't it, Colin?
It feels like it's out of a different movie.
Exactly. It doesn't
Matrix
match
move.
the movie.
Christian Slater's doing backflips and shit.
Yeah, it's like slow-mo. Like they're using the environment so well. Like,
it
looks
fun. Yeah, and then it kind of progresses into like an ice factory.
Who is this guy, bald guy with sunglasses? Is he just jealous of Christian Slater's long flowing mane? Is that why he's attacking?
I don't.
In the movie, he was sent by like the evil old man to get the artifact and then kill him.
Yeah, he's got to get. So Christian Slater, I guess, has come back from an
Chile.
Right.
He says that like 10 times.
Oh, okay. I thought he wanted to get Chile or something.
Christian Slater, he has a magical artifact in his hand. He wants to give
you don't
to
know
Tara
why
Reid.
the guy wants it.
Yeah.
So then so this fight is actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I think it's really fun. It goes on so
It's-
long.
It's honestly hands down the best.
Which is
scene in
why
the
it
movie.
feels like a reshoot, is that it's so long because they probably had a couple of days to do it.
Yeah. But it feels like they like shipped in some Hong Kong like film crew or something and just
Yeah.
like do it.
Absolutely.
There's a really cool shot. I like it where the guy, Christian Slater, is like shooting at this guy. He like steals a gun from a cop and then he like shoots twice and we follow the bullet like through a block of ice that explodes and then the second
Yeah.
bullet goes through that and then like right through the guy. It's really good.
Very 2000s, but I mean, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I love it.
And I wish the rest of the movie
Uwe Boll is
had
like
that.
shameless in his ripping off of stuff. But
Hey,
if
I
it's
don't
fun
care.
stuff, doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, this is really good.
Downhill
I also
from here.
wanna,
Downhill from here.
yeah, this is as
Unfortunately.
high as it goes.
Okay.
But we were watching it. We were watching it on Prime, and I was actually kind of shocked. It must have got a restoration because it looks pristine. Like, it
Very,
looks-
very high
Oh
quality.
no, it's probably like
really,
a
really
negative that
nice.
was never touched, and they were like, "Whoa, just blow the dust off this bad boy, and we can."
Yeah, but it looks pristine. It looks like it's been restored, and like the colors, like
The
pop.
colors are
Wait, okay, what
poppin'.
version did you
Yeah.
watch? You mean the colors of brown and like black?
It
and
was
gray?
it was incredibly colorful.
Yeah.
At least until you get to that mansion. In
Okay,
the
so
second
this
hour or
opening
whatever
scene
that-
is incredibly
whatever that is.
colorful, I guess. While
Yeah, it is. It's not like it doesn't feel like an early 2000s color grade where everything is like
Like insane,
that
yeah.
green
Yeah.
and like crushed blacks and stuff. It actually looks very pleasant
Oh,
like
okay.
to look at. And
But
I was
colorful.
kind of shocked like
Saturated.
later on where they're the sort of underground caverns that are very dark. It's like they have like key lights and rim lights. And,
wow, you are so desperate, Colin. Whoa,
I'm
this
not.
was shot with ring lights and key lights, literally.
Yeah, but compare that to-
April, back that up. Is that a 3-point lighting setup I saw there?
I'm just comparing it to modern
Yeah,
movies.
they look like shit.
and-
Modern movies.
At least I could see people's faces.
Yeah, modern
When we get to
movie.
the end of the
night-
movie where almost all of it is covered in darkness.
Yeah, but that it's like
Most of the
modern
movie,
movie
though.
night scenes or dark house scenes are just sort of flat, even gray mush with the the kind of got the very soft Chinese lanterns like above the set. And like that's it.
Yeah, you
that's
got to
their
give
lighting.
this movie credit where it's due. The lighting
Yeah.
was good.
No.
It doesn't look terrible. It's actually a decent looking movie, better than a lot of
It
movies.
looks
A lot
like a
better than I was
sci-fi
expecting.
TV movie that would have come out around this time, I think.
Yeah,
a little higher
it
budget.
kind of reminded me of like a boa versus python type thing.
I mean, the budget
you know?
was $20 million.
Whoa, that's
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah. You don't see it on screen. So, wait, we meet Steven Dorff, and there's a line here that I had never heard before where his assistant is like, the paranormal activity has gone from 3 to 5. And I'm like, okay.
We're at a level 5, people.
Like what? Out of
Or
what?
supernatural activity has gone from 3 to 5. Like 20?
base.
8?
It's just like a warehouse where they set up like some TVs and some desks, and it's like that's
And
like
all the real
what's it called, like
fans-
section 213 or
Yeah,
something.
Bureau 713 or something.
All the real fans know that John Fallon from Arrow in the Head is one of the guys behind the desk. No?
Arrow in the
Oh,
head.
okay.
What is
Arrow in
that?
the Head used to be a big website in the early 2000s for like horror movie news.
Oh yeah.
They were part
Isn't
of
that like Joe Blow?
Yep, that's right.
Oh God.
I
yeah.
cannot believe
Wow.
Joe Blow still exists.
I was gonna say I think he's still on Twitter.
Yeah,
I
he
see
is.
him
He does
come up
YouTube videos and
sometimes.
stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
That's
Joe Blow
crazy.
movies or something.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
think
it was-
someone actually sent us a link to a Joe Blow video the other day.
Well, it's like always trailers.
yeah. It's like
I'm
it,
always
basically
looking
they just
for-
take trailers and they slap like the Joe Blow like stuff at the beginning. and
Is that what they
Yeah, that's
do?
basically what they do. Yeah.
Oh damn it! Because I'm always like, they're always the worst quality, and
Yeah.
I'm like, how does he get access to these trailers?
I mean,
so he's doing it every day.
clip
Cameras?
grab online, and then you put the YouTube link
Oh
in it.
man, that's so shit.
One of Emily's sisters still sends her jib jabs every year, and I'm like, how do
Jib Jab.
jib jabs still exist?
I get them
Because
from my
people
aunt.
still
Do
use
you?
them. Yeah.
Yeah, for like
Christmas.
St. Patty's Day.
That's so
and
funny
Christmas
because it's
and
like
stuff.
at a certain point, like new things, it just stops. It's like jib jabs.
Yeah.
Are they sending you like what is it, like bit bites or whatever those comic books were that you used to make avatars of yourself?
No, well, the jib jabs, they would upload pictures of their faces.
Yeah. But
so,
what was the
like,
thing that was on like Facebook again? Where you
Oh, I don't know.
April?
Bit bites. Bit bites.
It was Bit Comic,
I don't
something
know
like that. It was popular when I was.
Oh, yeah, where you could make a comic of yourself.
Really?
Yeah, I did that. Where it just kind of you kind of put a picture of yourself and it
That was like
creates,
really
a
popular
cartoon version of
7
you.
years ago.
Longer ago than
and
that,
it's
I think.
like,
I think I was living in Ottawa when I made that.
No, it wouldn't have been that long because I was in Toronto working at the Canadian Screen Awards. So it wasn't. You weren't living in Ottawa back then.
Well, then it came back.
That's funny.
It's like those like Simpsonize yourself.
Oh God,
things.
where they're just like scanning your face and putting it in like an AI database to utilize on like
and then there's
pornography
like a South Park
photos
one.
that people
To like train on. So we get we're introduced to Tara Reid here, and again, this is like a Vancouver location. It's all kind of Canadian native art, and you know, like totem poles and stuff.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
went to like the art museum or something like that, the AGO, and shot it.
Yeah, I've been to that place or I've seen it.
And Tara Reid, like I said, she's good in the right movie. This is not the right movie.
Uwe Boll in
for
the commentary for this movie, which of course I listened to when I bought the DVD at Rogers Video back in 2005. He hates Tara Reid and thinks the movie fails because of how bad an actor she is. And I was like, Mr. Bull,
Well, then why did he cast her?
It's not probably just for name recognition. That's why you would cast anyone.
Yeah.
And if people don't know, Tara Reid was a pornography actor back in the day, and you are not legally allowed to watch any of her films except for one because she was lying about her age at the time.
Wait.
Oh, I didn't know she was a
Tara Reid.
Oh, no. You know, I'm thinking of. Am I thinking of Tracy Lords? Yes, I'm thinking of Tracy.
You're thinking of Tracy Lords.
Oh yeah. As far as I know, Tara
Cut
Reid,
that out.
Not
That is
not
libelous.
a porn actress. But
Sorry. I think that the American Pie films are
I
pornogaphy in my eyes.
was gonna say she's believable in American Pie as a teen, and she was also good in The Big Lebowski.
She's great in The
I
Big
realize
Lebowski.
she's barely
I always
in
forget.
it, but like
I always get Tara Reid and Tracy Lords confused.
they have they're both blonde. Is that why? No, but like she just needs to be cast in the right role.
For sure.
But also
Need
she
a
was
competent
not
director.
trying in this.
Uwe Boll is
either.
like, I
And
tried to
bad
make
director,
her.
yes.
I'm going to make him sound like Arnold for some reason. I tried to make
Say the lines.
Yeah, to put glasses on her to make her look smart. It did not work.
What's my direction, Uwe? Yeah, well, you say the line to him, and then he say the line to you.
But again, to be fair, she's not even acting. She's just like, like nothing. She doesn't care about anything that's
she's got
happening, and
nothing.
they're like in a life and death situation where like monsters and bugs or snakes and things.
Yeah.
Well, my
she's
favorite
acting like she's in a
xenomorphs.
comedy or something.
My favorite thing about the whole movie comes up in the introduction to Tara Reid, and that is Rob the security guard.
Yes, who is this
I don't
guy?
know who he is, but he's introduced.
He was in like a lot.
And there's like a delivery man who's like, "Oh, what's this?" And then Rob the security guard's like, "Oh, don't you know that's like Aztec blah 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 blah?"
yeah, whatever the name of the tribe.
And then he
is.
mentions the delivery man mentions something else, and Rob the security guard's like, "Don't ask that question. She just got out of a relationship and she's still." I was like, okay, so he's very knowledgeable about everything going on in the museum and the relationships with the people that work there.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like he's got big like main character energy, and I was like, who is this guy?
And he's just like a chubby bald man.
Yeah, I had to like look him up, and it's just like, okay. Well, I thought for a minute he was like Chris Farley's brother or something, or some Farley.
Some Farley.
Because I don't know, he just looked like he's trying to be a
Like,
bigger
he should
character
be
than
someone.
he is.
Yeah.
He's acting like he is somebody.
I'm sure he's just some Canadian actor.
He is.
And but he appears like he gets summarily dispatched later on. Rest in peace, Rob. But like up
Yeah,
to
he
the
gets
point,
a good death.
kill.
up to the point that he dies, it's like the Rob show the entire time because like Christian Slater
Yeah.
shows up, the lights start flickering, and he's like, "Is Rob trying to set the mood or something?"
Yeah, they keep mentioning him. He's quite
yeah, when
present
Rob's
in
not
that
on screen,
museum.
people should be like, "Where's Rob?"
Where's Rob?
Yeah. And then like so Christian Slater shows up and she's like, I missed you, but also I'm mad at you, and she slaps him. Oh, she punches him in the
Yeah.
face.
I like how Christian Slater's like, "Oh, I brought you this," and she just like puts it under a laser, and she's like, "Okay, this is what it is." I was like, "I don't think we have that technology yet."
No. But I want to talk about Christian Slater's like sexy loner apartment, like his loft. It is so
You
good.
mean the apartment that we do it all us sexy hunky men? We get home, we take off our shirt, but leave our belt and jeans on, and then fall asleep on
Yeah.
our bed.
He
Yeah.
also just threw his coat in a pile on the
Yeah,
floor.
On the
Just a pile
Put
of.
it in the closet.
I assume it's just like a bunch of trench coats. He's got like 15 of them.
Yeah, just like one-off like leather dusters from like animes.
It's a big dusty like loft, and yeah, he just like collapses on bed. Yeah,
He's like, "I'm feeling a little
It's-
cold. Can I
doesn't
get the
take his
more
pants off."
heavy-duty one?" And
Yeah.
it's like, "But you feel warmer if you closed your shirt." Well, I'm not doing that. Like, that's my look.
Yeah. How about a tank top with like a higher cut on the neck hole hole.
No, that no one will see my
Fuck
traps.
that. No one can see the top of my pecs.
pecs.
Do you think what happened was he
Yeah.
like put like a something like he clipped like a button or something and it like went down and it's his favorite shirt. Now he doesn't want to get rid of it.
Yeah. Well, he like stretched
he
it,
stretched
or
it
there was
button
He like couldn't get his
They
head
were
through the
sold out.
hole and he's like, ugh.
he went back to like the bay to get his favorite trench,
Bay.
but all they had was extra large. So he
I'm
was just
sure.
like, I'll take it.
I'm sure what happened was he tried to put his shirt on when he had a towel on his head, and he stretched out the neck hole on his favorite shirt, and now it's just.
He was
stretched
showing
forever.
Tara Reid like how he was born and how difficult it was, and he like bunched the shirt up and he had to like push his head through.
But I love how the all the windows are like papered over. He's got like
Yeah, what is-
newspapers.
get some curtains, buddy. I guess the idea is he's been traveling and he's never home.
Yeah, he's
The
never home.
repo
It's just
curtain
like a
man
dump.
came and took his curtains away.
But I do love the we get a shot of him later on. He's examining this like artifact, but he's doing it, he's got his like lab set up with like lasers and like a magnifying glass, but he's like doing it in his tank top, showing off his like, his guns and stuff like that.
He doesn't have guns. That's the funny thing. Like
Yeah, he's got kind of like
He's muscular.
little bit of a dad bod
Yeah.
going on,
like a dad that goes to the gym
it's
like
all
once or
right.
twice, if you can remember. And he was probably
Yeah.
fit earlier
Yeah.
on.
Once or twice a month.
Man, I would love if Christian Slater now got all like ripped thanks to like growth hormones.
Yeah, he just goes he goes to the gym once or twice a
I mean,
month
he's
to
still
try
in
to cancel his
movies,
membership.
right? He's still in movies.
Oh,
right?
Christian Slater?
Christian
Yeah,
Slater?
yeah. He had a little bit more of a
he's-
pop because he was on like Mr. Robot. And
Yeah, he's still acting consistently.
yeah. What else was he on? Because he was on.
Didn't we just see him in something recently? I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
he's
on
around.
Dexter, Never Dies, or whatever the new show is
He's on
called.
He's on the new Dexter, which I'm not watching.
He
but,
was in. How you're taking a stand, April, against Dexter?
No, we no longer have Paramount Plus, and I'm trying to avoid it as much
That's
as I
like
can. 'cause
cutting
we're trying
off
to
one
cut
of your
down on
entertainment
services.
limbs. Paramount Plus.
Wow.
There was nothing on
No,
there
there
except a bunch of new Star Trek shows we're not watching.
How else will I watch From?
From?
From.
Is From still on or did it get canceled?
The only thing we watched on it was 90210
Okay.
Yeah, and Melrose
Melrose,
Place.
but then they took it off.
I
Yeah,
need.
so we had no reason.
I mean, I'm never gonna get rid of Apple Plus because how else will I watch C, the totally real show about Jason Momoa
That's another one we got
that
rid of.
lasted 3 seasons somehow?
Wait, it was Sean
Yeah,
Toronto. He
I
was
know
always,
tons of people who worked on it, and every time they would tell me, I'm like, "Is that a real show?" It's like when they tell me, like, "Oh yeah, I'm working on Jupiter's Legacy," and I was like, "Huh?"
yeah, what?
It's like we know people that worked on it, but do you know anyone that watches
Not
it?
a single
No,
person.
No.
because they don't advertise their goddamn shows.
But also it looks stupid. But I mean, who knows?
We all
Isn't he
watched
on that
the
new one, like
Superman
Lord of War?
ripoff starring Josh Duhamel, Jupiter's Legacy, right? No?
Jupiter's.
Are you making that
No.
up?
Is it the one with the terrible wigs?
Yeah. It's the one where they're all the terrible
Josh
wigs.
Duhamel.
It's kind of like boy exploitation. Like after The Boys was popular,
Yeah.
they looked at the properties they had and like, oh, Mark Miller has something, we can do that. And then
Yeah, we looked. I looked at like just the thumbnail of the people, and it looked like a joke show. Like the
A
costume,
joke
everything
show.
looks so cheap and like corny looking.
well, I know a friend,
boy.
and that you guys probably know too, who did a very good stunt on the show. So
Well, he's a very talented
He
stunt
is.
What's up with Josh Duhamel's crotch there? It's got like a big angle. It looks like a chisel.
he hit it on a table, and it just stayed like that.
It's
yeah,
flat now.
That is.
the other
The
guy.
other guy has it too. Look
Yeah,
at
the
his
other guy's
crotch.
got like a chisel dong.
chisel, but like square, like
Chiseled
it's like that they were rendering it in a computer and like they ran out of memory before they got to his crotch, so it still stayed like polygonal.
boys,
So weird.
boys exploitation.
Boy, yeah, it does. Just like the
I
worst.
had a
wigs.
dream last night that involved the boys, but I don't know
Oh,
how or in
like
what
a sex
capacity.
dream? Is that what?
No, I think it was like I was dreaming about Gen V or something, which we started watching. It's back, people.
It's back, baby.
Didn't watch the first season. I'm good. It's just not the same.
Another,
Since that actor passed
Canadian
away,
show.
and you know they had to go.
Well, they had to write it into the show,
Oh, did they?
so that was
Can just
uncomfortable, but they
recast
did
it.
okay.
That's what they used to do all the time.
Yeah,
well,
it's
they
like,
chose not to.
What? You're not returning your contract? Fuck you. We're
Yeah,
recasting.
that happens all the time.
unfortunately,
I know
he
it's
was
difficult for me to
tragically
watch
killed.
Waxwork 2 Lost in Time, even though the main actress has changed. How is there dramatic continuity?
I know. I don't get it. I wish they hadn't killed off Schwarzenegger in the first season.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger's son.
And
they could just find a way to bring him back. It's a fucking superhero movie.
It's true. He was probably shooting like White Lotus and
whatever. But yeah, so are we at the sex scene yet?
Well,
the lovemaking
it's very
scene.
awkward. It's awkward.
That's what I thought you were going to talk
talked
about when you were talking about your dream. You're like, I had an Alone in the Dark dream. Tara Reid and Christian Slater.
It was something about the boys and I don't even know.
His puffy tank top.
I wish Christian Slater did more of a Jack Nicholson in person. Like, if you watch him in Heathers, he's basically just he's doing Jack.
Yeah. And like Pump Up the Volume.
We watched Pump Up the Volume recently, and he was actually a sweetheart in that movie.
He's good. It's a very
he wasn't quite doing it.
It's a very of the time movie.
Yeah, but I like
it. It hits harder when you're like that age, when you're like in high school and
you're
it's
rebelling.
Like, yeah, rebel. Yeah. Now it's just like, eh.
But yeah. So are we at that sex scene? I don't really have much to say other than it's stupid.
We have to like set up so like this, evil doctor Tara Reid's boss is like on a boat. He's discovered this artifact or whatever. It's in this gold like
Ark of the Covenant type thing.
Yeah, like a gold crate.
It's a big box.
The captain of the boat, the very like gravelly deep voice, beats him up and he's like, fuck you, whatever's in here is going to be better than gold. So he opens it up and it's like this monster that gets let loose.
Oh wait, I want to talk about the guy, 'cause that's another actor that I recognize when I looked him up.
Yeah, who is that? Is he a wrestler?
No, he's a guy that because I watch Elf every year with Emily. He's the guy that works in the mailroom with Will Ferrell. And he just has a very distinct voice. His name is Mark Atchison, and he has 161 credits.
I could see that. Was Elf shot in Vancouver?
It must have been, because why else would he be cast in the movie, right? Like,
because he's got like the gravelly.
He's got the gravelly.
It's like a low. It sounds like it's like pitched low.
But like he's the kind of guy who has appeared in 2 episodes of the X-Files playing 2 distinct characters.
Nice.
But like Man in the High Castle. Supernatural, he's played 2 different characters. I'm looking here. Lots of TV.
That's how few actors they have out there. They start reusing them for like different roles.
I mean,
what if he showed up?
Is that a career that you want, that no one really knows what you are, but you just consistently work?
Yes. I think if I was an actor, because you're constantly working, and that's where you get character actors who are not necessarily this sounds mean, but not like the most like attractive, because if you're too attractive, then you stand out. You need someone that can just play interesting, different characters that look like real people, and it's less so for women, but there are female character actors too.
What are the top women character actors that are not
like who's the female Steve Buscemi or somebody?
That's a good question.
Carol Kane.
Yeah, well,
she's too famous.
No, but she's not even that famous.
Not
She
really
doesn't
a character
act that much
actor
anymore, though. But yeah, I would say that
we just saw her in something.
She was in that new Star Trek.
Oh, that's right.
Were you guys still watching Star Trek?
No, I just finished saying it. We're not watching it, but I watched 1 episode recently, and she was in it.
Yeah, she's in it. She's like a main character now.
But yeah, like there are women like that. There's just like less of them. But like I couldn't tell you what their names are because they're not like
who would be the female
not Steve Buscemi,
Christopher
but like
well, the issue is that like producers, after a woman goes over 30, she's like, oh, it's the grandmother, throw her in there. So that's like what you play.
Yeah.
A grandma.
I'm not talking about famous character actors. I'm talking about workmen.
No, I know workmen.
Yeah.
Like Mark Atchison,
like
that
women
you wouldn't
like
really
that.
know him unless.
Gotcha.
Or like like the guy who played like the chief of police in Scary Movie that we watched last night. Like that guy.
Okay.
I've seen that guy in a bajillion things, and I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, we did.
It was funny.
It's pretty funny. It's very dated.
It's all right.
I'd never seen it, so I wanted to watch the first one.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to watch the whole series, you need to
one.
understand the story from the first one.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, we're going to start watching. I think we should watch the second one tonight.
Hey, I'm down.
All right, let's do this.
And we've already seen 3 and 4, and I think we need to stop there.
No.
I think we need to keep going.
You need to see the movie that is an entire Mama parody, part 5.
I haven't seen Mama, so I'm not going to understand
That's fine. When you were a kid,
what is that?
Okay.
You would watch stuff and you didn't know what it was. And don't forget
what is the Mama one?
Real scary movies under a different name, haunted house movies.
Oh.
Yeah, because those are Wayans Brothers productions. I think they just lost the rights, so they went off on their own way and did stuff.
Wait, there's more than one haunted house?
There's 2 haunted house movies.
There's 2. I remember the first one. But yeah, Colin apparently prefers the Zucker scary movies to the Wayanses.
Oh, I do.
And I'm not saying I think they're probably both equal.
That $1 Million Baby.
That's in the fourth one.
So
I think,
fucking
right?
funny.
Yeah.
That just had me in tears. That was great.
I mean, I
and then the one
prefer
that we
the
saw.
alternate ending to Scary Movie 3, where it turns into a Matrix Reloaded
Yeah.
parody.
Matrix Reloaded.
What was the one?
Giant Hulk.
What was
It
the one
sounds
that
like
we
we're
saw
making
with
it up.
I know.
What was the one with the sheriff's hat?
That's
kept
Scary
going?
Movie
That's
3.
3. Yeah.
Oh, it's 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get 4 and 3 confused.
Yeah.
So 4, the main parody from what
War
I
of the
recall
Worlds.
is like, but also, what's that Japanese movie? The Grudge. There's a Grudge parody in it. Yeah.
What's the one Charlie Sheen gets a boner and then he jumps out the window?
Apparently, that's the beginning of 4.
4,
We
okay.
had this conversation last night where we were
yeah.
like, what happened in what movie? Because it's really important what happened in what scary movies. Oh my God, what is this? What is
no.
this picture
It's a
from?
still from a haunted house of
So it's Marlon Wayans
having
with
slept
the,
with Annabelle.
It's going to be so bad, but I want to see the Wayans make fun of The Conjuring. It's going to be so stupid. We like to watch horror movies in October, but horror comedies
it
count.
counts.
Oh my God, I'm looking here. Nick Swartzen in third build in a haunted house.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I remember RLM reviewed it back in the day, and I was like, that looks terrible.
Okay.
Also, then they did like 50 Shades of Black and stuff like that. It was around that time. Anyway.
Never stop, Wayans brothers.
Yeah. So they have sex in the movie.
It's like the most awkward
Christian
sex scene.
Slater and Tara Reid, and it's the most like movie sex scene like you've ever seen.
So
where
chaste.
their like bottoms are completely covered by sheets, and
She's wearing her bra. He's still wearing his jeans.
He's still wearing his underwear. I saw his undies. So it's very chaste, and like this terrible like song is playing in the background.
Oh,
it's
the
like
song is so
7
bad.
seconds something. I don't know.
The music in this movie.
It's bad.
Not enough
Not
new metal. April?
Yeah.
Exactly. I
I was
totally
misled because the whole trailer.
There's some, but
I only picked it because it was just like.
I remember 2 new metal songs, and they're all like in the last like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then the one that plays over the end credits, it's very kind of like Euro metal. I'm like, okay, this has to be like some German.
What was the
metal
name of that
band?
band? It was something silly.
God,
I
I
forget.
forget.
It was not anyone I'd heard of. So.
No. Let me see. What do we got here? Okay, so creature is chasing everybody.
What
so
do you guys think of the monster?
They look so bad.
They're kind of in shadow, which you have to do. They're okay. I mean, like obviously they're not. Lit
They're just
well.
badly
They
designed. Like they're very
they look
complicated.
like
And
reboot.
Yeah, and they can kind of like cloak themselves as well, so they're constantly going in and out of cloak mode, and it's all very confusing.
It's hard to get a good look at what it looks like, and that's annoying to me.
It's probably a good thing though.
I know, but it's like, what is it? It's like a dinosaur meets a xenomorph.
Are you saying it was like a xeno with like a crocodile?
Xeno crocodile, kind of.
Yeah, it's very weird, and they call them xenos too throughout the movie.
throughout Christian Slater's
zeros.
endless narration.
Yeah, oh God. So he's narrating too throughout the movie.
But then when they
It kinda
meet
stops.
Steven Dorff, he's always just like, well, we got to do this and this. There's so much explaining of stuff.
Yeah, so it's like Christian Slater was part of Bureau 713 and was Steven Dorff's boss at one point, and then he quit or was ousted or whatever. So Steven Dorff throughout the movie is just like a kind of raging asshole.
Is Steven Dorff one of the orphans from the beginning?
I think so.
Maybe, right?
I think so.
But we missed how there's a total like weapons, like scene where all the orphans are like activated and they just leave their house.
Yeah, it's when the gold box is opened on the ship.
Yeah.
So they all, I guess, turn into zombies. So it turns out that this evil doctor had kidnapped these 20 orphans years ago and then implanted these like
slugs in their bodies.
Yeah, to kind of control them or something like that. So they're, I don't know. He injects himself with the creature's blood at one point and can control these things.
And like, what is even his plan?
He wants to open this portal or something.
The ancient door.
Yeah, it doesn't even
And
feel
then
like a
let all
portal.
these-
It feels like all this is underground.
It's just a sliding door.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it's just a door.
Yeah.
Because I was like, is that like a door to hell, or is it under? Yeah, just under the orphanage.
Yeah, it's just like a big cave that has like millions of these creatures that he just wants to open, and I guess he can control them to take over the world.
It looks really bad.
I don't know. Yeah, very CG. You know, it's of the time, I guess.
It kind of reminded me of that Third Cube movie, where you're just like, it feels so cheap and so Canadian.
Yeah,
that movie's
Cube
terrible.
Zero.
Probably,
Thank you very much, April.
Yeah, probably better than this.
not
though.
quite that bad.
It's better than this.
A lot of the same crew of VFX artists.
Yes, exactly.
This was done in Toronto at Toy Box, where I used to work. When I
did they not have like an office in Vancouver?
They did, yeah.
Oh, so I'm just saying, like, why wouldn't it be done there? Although I guess.
Wait, do you know people who worked on this movie, Colin?
I know, like everybody that worked on it. And one of the animators was my buddy who designed Gooby.
Oh yeah,
Gooby strikes again. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I knew every single person in the credits.
Okay.
I was like, all right, there you go.
Do you look at it and like, there by the grace of God go I? Like, it could have been me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was let go from the company just before they started this, I think.
Could have been you.
Oh wow, so you were there, and then they were like, Colin. It was kind of like in a movie where they like throw you through the doors as they close before like the rocket hits. They're like, go.
Yeah, when was it? It was like, I think it was right after 9/11. They blamed 9/11 for having to do these layoffs and all this sort of bullshit.
Well, it didn't come out until 2005, so they were probably working on it for like 2 to 3 years.
Wait, they were working on Alone in the Dark for 2 to 3 years, perfecting it, making sure it was
normal?
right.
I don't know if it was that long. I don't know.
Or maybe it just sat on the shelf.
It could sit on the shelf. I mean, Jason X, we were done with. That sat on the shelf.
Oh God,
for years.
I was thinking about that while I was watching. I was like, I'd rather be watching Jason X so much than this movie.
That movie's fun compared
Probably
to
have the
this.
same cast.
Yeah, I think that's the problem I have with Uwe Boll films. They're allergic to fun.
Yeah, it's not
It's
fun.
not fun, and that's a big issue.
Other than that fight scene at the
Yes.
beginning, and I'm calling it, that's my favorite thing in the movie. So sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not saying the
basically,
color
once the
correct.
monsters attack, what we end up having is just like the monsters, and then there's gunfights, and the monsters, and gunfight, all in the same location.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a certain point where they go to this location, which is apparently an abandoned gold mine. Okay.
Underneath the orphanage where Christian Slater and them all grew up.
And
or
then we're
something.
just there for like the last like 45 minutes of the movie.
quite a long time. And the kind of soldiers are outside, kind of preparing for this siege. So like the evil doctor shows
Oh,
up. And
didn't you love the amazing shot of the evil doctor standing there, and the camera like zooms back in CGI as the monsters like run toward the camera? Very funny.
Yeah,
great.
that shot is funny. I wanted to mention there's like a good doctor who's named Fishback or something. It's it's like Christian Slater's old buddy from Section 13 or whatever, and he is played by a Canadian actor. And if you look up his filmography, it's like everything, including multiple Air Bud movies, including the one that we did, Seventh Inning Fetch. So he was in that, but he's in everything.
Yeah,
he's one of these Canadian actors. He kind of looks like Julian Richardings a little bit.
So he's like the cheaper Julian Richards.
Yeah, he's like the Vancouver Julian.
He's got that like
Richards.
floppy hair.
Yeah, and he's like kind of like.
I think.
Speaking of cute,
I think that Julian would be like, "I'm the Vancouver Julian. What are you talking about?"
yeah.
Well, he lives
I'm
in Toronto.
Oh, does he live in
Actually,
Toronto
apparently
now? Because he's in like.
The guy I'm talking about is from Alberta.
No, I see him all the time, and my friends like live not right next to him, but like across the road, and they're like, "Oh yeah, he's always out like mowing his lawn." We say, "Hey, Julian."
Does he live in our neighborhood?
Yeah, just I don't want to say. But,
Won't say specifically, but yeah.
Yes.
So you could go say
Cool, I
hello to
guess.
the man who's acted in so many classic Canadian pictures, and also 1,000
Yeah.
probably not very good TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of recognizable, yeah.
He plays.
Who's the female him?
He plays Death in Supernatural, so he has a big role in that show.
Oh. All right. He was in Cabinet of Curiosities.
He was in Beau is Afraid.
Oh, right.
He's in Beau's
See,
Afraid.
he's still great. Yeah, he plays his like quote unquote father.
Oh,
That's right.
He only appears.
He's
in
like, you're not
photos,
sure
doesn't
if it really is. You know, he shows up like in that weird outdoor play, and he's like, "Oh, I'm your father," but like, you're not sure like if he
Oh
really
man,
is.
he's in
it's
Shoot
a
'Em
weird
Up
movie.
too, the ultimate Vancouver movie.
I've never seen
That's
that.
fun. I like
Oh,
it.
with Clive Owen?
Yeah.
Paul Giamatti.
It's very cheesy.
Very cheap.
I know.
Monica Bellucci.
Yeah.
I know it's cheesy.
I was all into the Shoot 'Em Up train because it was a guy. It was shot by like Hong Kong cinematographer, and the guy was big into Hong Kong movies. And I remember seeing the movie at the time, being like, "Yeah, that was okay."
It has some very bad effects work.
Did you
but,
wait? Did you work on Shoot 'Em Up, Colin?
No, I know who did it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
I'm going to the bathroom really quick.
All right, let's talk about the real scary stuff now, Colin.
Okay.
What's the scare?
So we're getting.
Where did you like jump and get scared in this movie?
When they go down into the underground cavern because it's very dark.
Oh yeah, it's so dark.
And then the scariest part was when April paused it and she's like, "There's still 35 more minutes to go." I didn't think it was possible. I was like, "How?
What is going to happen?"
How
Well,
this
the answer
possible?
is almost nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Almost nothing.
So-
this is the point where you had mentioned the director's cut in our text message to one another, but then it was like, are we watching the director's cut? I don't know.
No, you're not.
It felt very dragged out, but it was only 1 hour, 35 minutes.
I believe they cut out the sex scene in the director's cut. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think he went in and removed that because it may have been producer mandated.
Oh, that's weird though. You'd think that she'd get her like boobs out or something.
Yeah, which is probably why he cut it, because he's like, why is this here? It doesn't do anything. I'm a man of taste and I know how to make movies. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. Okay, I'm just making
It
this
makes
up myself.
absolutely no sense. Yeah, it's sort of out of nowhere in the movie. Well, good for him. Is it longer? Like, did you watch the
No, I
director's
didn't watch
cut?
it. I've watched it in the past. Do I remember anything that's different in it? No, not at all. Like,
No.
yeah. I got it
many
on
times
DVD
have
for
you
like
seen this
$4 because I like that it has a painted cover, which is very funny.
I really want to extend the cavern scenes 15 minutes.
Whole-
I just want
oh.
more time with them wandering.
I'm looking here, and the director's cut is one of those rare DVDs that goes for $60 now.
What? Get out of town. I gotta go to his restaurant and complain.
Complain that his DVDs are too expensive.
I remember going to Arnold Schwarzenegger's restaurant in Venice
What do they
Beach.
serve?
And
I think it was like kind of German, Austrian type stuff. I think it was called, what was it? It was like Shotzies.
Shotzies?
Yeah, or Shotzi or something like that.
Was it any good?
And then, yeah, it was good from what I remember. And then it was right next to Digital Domain. And then if you showed your Digital Domain employee ID, you got like a discount.
Oh, that's cool.
Because he was buddies with James Cameron and Stan Winston and all that. And then somebody was at the restaurant, one of the DD guys was eating lunch and saw him and was like, "Arnold, I work at Digital Domain." And he's like, "Yeah, it's got the best visual effects. Yeah."
Wow, what a nice guy.
I thought you were going to be like, oh, I went to Arnold's restaurant, Planet Hollywood.
That's what I thought you were going to say too.
But I do remember going into the bathroom and it was like they had a urinal and a sit-down toilet without any stall around.
Whoa. You're a real
German
man.
style.
And I don't think there was a lock on the door. So it's like you were just pooping right there.
Arnie wants to be able to come in and be like, I see everything.
That's what it's like in Germany and Austria.
Mm-hmm. Arnie sold the restaurant in 1998, and it's closed since then.
No,
Too
man,
bad.
God damn it! But it just had pictures of him all over the walls, as they do.
Well, I'm sure that's what it's like at Uwe Boll's restaurant.
Just pictures of Uwe
pictures of
Boll.
him.
all across
Pictures
the
of Uwe
restaurant.
Boll, pictures of himself,
Just like
or
doing
like
the-
from his pictures of his movies.
Just behind the sets, directing actors, directing.
Yeah.
Like, do you think like Till Schweiger's like works in the kitchen?
Till Schweiger, yeah, probably, and he's like a vampire.
Till
like he is in
Schweiger
Far Cry.
from
Yeah,
Till Schweiger from Driven.
Inglorious Bastards.
The
and
very
Driven.
canceled Till Schweiger, yes.
Oh, is he really?
Oh, yeah. You didn't.
Oh man,
Yeah.
hanging out with Uwe too long.
Wait, hey,
get
let's
through.
not say anything about Uwe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna get some angry like phone calls or text messages
From Uwe.
From Uwe himself.
Wait, I want to look. Shotzi's on Main still has a website that looks like it was made in 1999. Probably 96.
Wow, they're
It's
still paying for the domain.
Arnold-Schwarzenegger.freeservers.com/Shotzi.html.
It's easy to
great.
remember.
So anything else about this movie?
Well-
Like there's really, I mean,
This case. So the evil doctor just opens up the gold door.
Okay.
All the
I just want to interrupt here because there was a pitch reel that was going around before this movie came out, like 2 years before the movie came out, and there was a bunch of scenes with no audio mix on it, and they had the scene of the doctor opening the door, and then Steven Dorff is like, he had a line that I don't think is in the movie anymore, which is like, "How about I give you a knife?" And then he throws it and it kills the doctor. And it was so funny in this pitch reel, and I've never seen it since then.
How about I give you a knife? Yeah, no, he doesn't say anything.
It wasn't that exact line, but it was like he had a one-liner before he threw his knife. And the doctor got killed in a long shot. Like you saw the knife come into frame and like hit him. And it just held on it.
Great.
Man.
Yeah.
So they made it worse.
Find the Alone in the Dark pitch reel, it was a sales reel, I think. I would love to see it again because I remember me and my friends watched that again and again and again and again.
Oh, that's great.
It's so great when the full audio mix is not on, isn't it?
But that's all. Who do you think? Because that's all people remember of Tom Cruise's The Mummy, right? Is that like trailer?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, how much did that movie cost? I mean, it wasn't that sunk the movie because it was a bad movie. But
it was just a bad
But
movie.
that is all people remember.
That's all people remember who were like
think you're
online
right.
at that time. Man, isn't it weird that because The Mummy was directed by Alex Kurtzman, who used to be part of what was it, Orsi? What was his name?
Orsi.
And
Roberto Orsi.
Roberto Orsi.
Yeah, and Orsi is he passed away years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about years ago. I thought it was maybe like last year or something.
Whoa,
Holy shit.
2025. My bad.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
But like,
So it was recent.
he was just like persona non grata. They're like out because he was supposed to run the Star Trek shows.
Yeah, something.
And something
I
like
just heard behind the scenes stuff like.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Kurtzman, but like when they were trying to cast for Star Trek Beyond, it's like one of them wanted the directing job, and like I guess contractually he had to interview directors for the job, and was like purposefully like pissing them off and telling Paramount like they're not good enough and blah 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 because he wanted the job, and then I think Paramount got wind of it and then like fired him in like a big kind of spectacle.
Yeah, because he was like difficult and also a 9/11 truther.
Oh no! Okay, well there you go.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading his Wikipedia page and it's grim of like his.
Now Star Trek is in great hands with
Kurtzman. Is he
Kurtzman.
still in charge?
Yes.
Oh, what about that guy who did Picard season 3? I thought they were letting him do Star Trek now.
I think Kurtzman is still like the overlord.
I see.
He's so bad though. He's never done anything good.
I know.
Yeah, well, sometimes it doesn't matter.
Are the piggies still showing up to the trough to slurp that Star Trek up?
You know they are.
There's more Star Trek shows now than ever.
Oh God,
guys!
Not watching.
I just want to read Alex Kurtzman's film credits: The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Transformers, MI3, Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, the first Star Trek, Into Darkness, Cowboys and Aliens, The Island, the second Antonio Banderas Zorro movie, which is not good.
Ooh boy!
It had its
People
moments.
Like Us,
stinker.
a film that he directed that's bad, was Chris Pine and Elizabeth Banks from 2012. That's it. That's your credits.
He didn't even direct all those.
No,
He
those are ones
produced
he
some
wrote.
of them,
He
right?
wrote them.
Yeah.
Oh, he
was
wrote
a writer.
them.
Yeah.
Oy.
Then it's just like, of course, we want to start a new, dark universe. Let's give it to this director who's never done anything before.
I don't.
You're
know.
gonna direct
But
like
it's
Russell
just
Crowe
like,
and Tom
the right
Cruise.
people,
He did
I
TV
guess.
stuff. He did Felicity, I think, and
Yeah, but it's like, really, you're going to direct Tom Cruise? It's like nobody directs Tom Cruise.
Well,
he didn't
we all
direct.
know
So
what
I didn't
happened
know that
there.
Christopher McQuarrie kind of ghost directed The Mummy a little bit. You
Really?
can find
Yeah,
photos
I
of them
saw-
on
we-
set together.
We saw a video about it, and Kurtzman was like, "I couldn't like get anything done because
Tom Cruise
took
over.
wouldn't listen to me."
Yeah, because he like
you know?
sensed weakness.
Yeah, and
couldn't.
Tom Cruise was like, "I now need to direct this because I can tell that he doesn't know what he's doing."
I mean, Tom
Yeah,
Cruise is
he
right.
was- Yeah, he
Yes,
was like telling the
but-
crew what to do. Like, oh, here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we're gonna plan this scene.
But
blah,
that's
blah, blah.
why the movie feels like a Mission Impossible
Yeah.
movie and not a Dark Universe movie. And also, it sucks.
Sorry,
I mean, I
sorry.
haven't seen
It doesn't
it,
feel
so-
like a Dark Universe movie. A template we're all familiar with.
Well,
I still love that photo of like all the casts, gathered for all the
classic.
future movies.
Oh, I
that
mean,
they never
isn't
did.
it still pinned to your profile, Colin?
Yeah, it is.
Why is it? What, did you
And
make
they've
a
got,
joke? Like, why? I don't remember.
No, it's just like can't wait.
that's the
You're still
joke.
saying that. Can't wait.
Yeah, and it's like Russell Crowe his hand is kind of they painted out the cane that he's resting his hand
Yeah.
on, so his
It's
hand
Wait,
is just sort of
holding
resting.
that
Was there some digital effects that were done on that photo that they all took in the same room?
Clearly, they took it all in the same
No
room.
way.
Yeah.
Okay, Alone in the Dark is over.
It's done.
Yeah,
wait. It ends like the door
Dorff.
Alone in the
opens.
Dark is over.
Stephen Dorff throws a bomb in. He sacrifices himself.
But he tries to
And then they
jump
all
out of
just
the
go out
way,
like a
but it seems to
hatch.
not work because
Yeah,
we don't see him
Tara
again.
Reid and Christian Slater escape.
Into the broad daylight.
Vancouver has never looked emptier.
Apparently, the city was evacuated while they were underground.
Yeah,
And then we get the shot from the Evil Dead that ends the first Evil
Yep.
Dead movie.
just right into their faces, like something is chasing them. I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know, whatever. And then we get an amazing song with the end credits.
Yeah,
That's just
and
Wings of an Angel.
yeah, so unfortunately, this was a really bad movie. I don't know. I kind of was like, maybe it's not bad.
It's a little dull.
Ooh, it's not 1%, but I would not recommend this movie.
Yeah, it gets a little dull, and it's not fun enough to be like entertaining.
It could be like a throw on like during a Halloween party movie and laugh at it, but it's not even that good for that.
Yeah, it's got really nothing going for it. But
Some really bad CGI monsters.
really fun fight scene though. You took that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, you know what surprised me about this movie was the look of it. It was good. It's a good restoration. It looks
Yes.
it looks nice.
Whoever restored it on Amazon Prime, good job. But there were a lot of commercials. We don't have
Yeah.
the Prime where you don't have commercials.
Yeah, even though I pay for Prime.
Yeah.
Stupid scam.
I mean, do you have that, Justin?
The one that has commercials? Yeah, there's still commercials
Yeah.
on Prime if I watch something on there. Yeah,
It
what
was
a
like
goddamn.
3
Well,
or
that's what
4
that's what all
breaks.
these streaming services want to do, right? Is that they become the only one that
Pay
exists, which
more.
hasn't happened yet, and then they jack up the price and they make it completely miserable because there's no more competition.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they've been
Yeah.
trying to do for a decade.
Now, it's like we want them to pay more. So
Yeah.
like we're gonna start introducing ads in the ad-free, level.
I know Netflix is doing it. They're all doing it.
Scam.
But anyway, if you want to watch it, it's on Amazon Prime.
There were 2 funny credits though in the end credits.
What funny names?
Yeah, it was like producer and VFX supervisor in Germany. His name was Max Wanko.
Great name.
And then the production designer's name was Tink.
Just Tink, like no
Just
last
Tink.
name,
Just Tink.
just one name.
Yeah, like Cher.
Okay.
So there you go. Max Wanko. That sounds like a nickname.
It sounds like Max Rebo.
Yeah, or just like you're a wanker. Max Wanker. What a wanker.
Okay, you've been watching a little too much Spinal Tap 2
Is it-
there.
Wait, how many
Wank it
times
to
have
the
you watched
max.
Spinal Tap 2?
Just
Once and barely.
I
Once was enough.
It is terrible.
yes.
Mini review. It sucked.
It
I mean,
is.
we all
It
knew it
stinks.
was going to.
It is, yeah.
I don't watch it. Is what I would say.
Yeah, do not watch it. It is terrible.
It was embarrassing.
What did you
Yeah, that's all we got
What
to
did
say.
you guys
What?
think it was going to be like?
Well, that's exactly
I
what
knew
I thought
it was going to
gonna
be bad, but I don't know. I just wanted to see it just as a curio.
Because, I mean, Rob Reiner's been pretty much hitting grand slams lately, so I don't think. Well, let me look at what he's been up to. Like a
it
dozen
is-
movies that no one likes? Oh, okay.
has he not done anything good since like the 90s? That can't be true.
April,
Hey, he was good in Wolf of Wall
did
Street.
you see that photo that I posted
directed.
of that Michael Douglas film? That's a Rob Reiner film that doesn't seem like it exists, where Michael Douglas has been CGI'd in the most horrifying
What?
I
possible
don't
way.
think so.
Oh, I posted it on social media. Oh, all right. Sorry, I'm looking here. What is the last good? If you want to give it to the American president, 1995.
I never saw that. But I think people like that movie.
Ghost of Mississippi. Do people like that? No, they hate it. And then The Story of Us, Alex and Emma, Rumor Has It, The Bucket List, Flipped, The Magic of Belle Isle, And So It Goes, Being Charlie, LBJ, Shock and Awe, Spinal Tap 2, The Legend Continues, The End Continues.
Man, I haven't seen any of those.
They're bad.
Well, I love When Harry Met Sally.
Classic.
Also one of my favorite movies. So Justin, have you done Rob Reiner on Important Cinema
No.
Club? Because that would be a dire
Well,
episode. You
why
thought
don't we just do the good
Ron
movies?
Howard was bad. The good movies, of which there are 3.
This is Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, A Few Good Men.
Oh right, that's right. I watched Misery recently because I had never seen it all the way through.
I think I liked The Sure Thing as well. Yes, I did. The John Cusack film that he directed.
Well, there you go. He used to be good. Okay, so if you want to email the podcast, we're at nosuchthingasabadmovie@gmail.com. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and No Such Thing Pod. We're also on YouTube if you want to listen to the episodes there and see visual aids occasionally. And if you feel like it, support us on Patreon, patreon.com/nosuchthingasabadmovie. If you're subscribed to the $5 level, you'll get access to a mini bonus episode every 2 weeks in which we talk about newer movies. And we just talked about the new P.T. Anderson movie, so you're going to want to check that out. And if you want to find me, I'm on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube at April@Mansky. And Justin, you have some announcements to make, right?
Do I?
For
stuff coming up in Toronto?
No, your Mind Melter, which is...
I mean, if they're listening to it right now... Oh, no, you're dropping it on Friday,
no,
right?
I'm dropping it today, and it's Friday.
Yeah, today. Today is Friday. We're recording it very late. Oh, yeah, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be October 11th, starting at 11 a.m. You can check out the 24-hour horror movie Mind Melter, which is 24 hours of horror movies that I play. Lots of fun stuff. Some stuff that I've never had a chance to play that you can't see anywhere else. And like some re-edits of stuff, movies that have been subtitled just for the screening. Lots of really fun stuff. Just jump in. You don't got to watch it all. And have yourself a very fun time is what I'll say.
That's great.
April watches too during the day on the Saturday usually.
Yeah,
so.
I'm in the chat. Is there a chat?
Yeah, there's a chat.
Okay, yeah, I'll be there. And Colin maybe also watches some.
He's in the room.
He's usually in the room. Yeah.
I'm usually just walking by the TV.
Yeah.
I got nothing else to promote.
Twitter?
No, nothing. Twitter.
He doesn't need to promote Twitter. What does Colin have to promote?
Forget Twitter.
Nothing.
Being a good
do a
guy.
thing that we have to promote something at the end of every episode.
Yeah. I mean, I can promote my Sailor Moon video, which I've done before, but it is
Oh man, I walked in
active.
to the living room and Emily was watching it, and she's like, "April told me about it. Got to watch it now."
Well, that was very sweet of her. She said that your son watched it as well.
Yes. So what is it? April ranking transformations?
Yeah,
both a numeric
say,
grade and a letter grade.
It's been blowing up the past week. Like every day, the algorithm. Every day it gets a 1,000 more views.
Holy shit!
Weird,
yeah, because you were like, "Oh, you already have 11,000."
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, no one's watching it," but it just took time for it to be recommended to people, I guess.
I can't tell. Both these titles are the same. All Sailor Moon's attacks rank plus analysis. All Sailor Moon's transformations rank plus analysis.
They're different videos. So that's it. Thanks for joining us for the Spooktacular. And we'll continue on next week. We'll be doing horror movies all month long. And so enjoy. Thanks for joining us. Have yourself a pumpkin spice latte, a pumpkin beer, any kind of spooky drink you would like to imbibe in. And we'll see you next week. I'm April@Mansky.
I'm Justin the Vampire. No.
The Vampire.
I'm Colin. Was it Coffin Cunningham?
Sure.
Yeah, Coffin Cunningham. There you go.
And remember, there's no such thing as a bad movie. Great, right?